But my favorite part of the second response to hate video was when he tried to say this.
Don't perpetuate your stereotype by wanting to kill me for perpetuating, I don't know the word.
I'm sorry, but if you can't say the word correctly and you're gonna like use it like more than once in your video, I mean, there's a whole big interwebs out there. Go figure out how to pronounce the word before you start using it, because then otherwise you end up looking like this.
You know, you're perpetuating a stereotype. You know, don't perpetuate your stereotype. Perpetuating, I don't know the word.
I am a medical zebra. Hey guys, I know this is kind of different from what I normally do because I normally focus on my rare illnesses and things like that, but let's talk about Joey Salads and that horrible and offensive video that his social experiment, which obviously is fake, but you know, all that money he got, that's not fake.
What's up guys, Joey Salads here, and you may have seen on the internet and through the polls that a lot of black people don't like Trump, and they don't even like his supporters in some cases. So what I did was, I got a car, put some Trump apparel on it, and we're gonna park it in a black neighborhood and see what happens. As you can see from this video, the black community is very violent towards Trump and his supporters.
All of these places start saying, look at these videos that are proving that Joey Salads is obviously setting this type of video up. It's not a legitimate social experiment. So in his first video, he talks about how he had set it up to be this thing, and then when he got home and he had started editing it or something, he decided that he could maybe twist this and make it look like something that it's not.
And the purpose of the original video was to get people's reactions to that scene. Will they join in? Will they call the cops? Will they try to stop them? That video was a success. That purpose was a success, and that's what I originally set out to do. And I succeeded in doing that. But as I was editing the video, I was like, I could easily make this go a total different direction. And I basically re-edited it to make it look like something else happened that didn't.
Come on, let's just be honest. No, you didn't do that. This is obviously your way of taking advantage of the black community and the fact that hating on Trump and Trump supporters, there's a lot of mixed up stuff going on, and a lot of people very passionate from either side, whatever. You're just exploiting the whole situation, let's just be honest.
And I apologize for that.
And I apologize for that. Are you apologizing for re-editing it? Or are you apologizing for exploiting all of the people that thought this was a legit video, that put money into your pocket? Are you apologizing for the fact that you flat out came out and said that black people in black communities are very violent people that like are out to get Trump supporters?
As you can see from this video, the black community is very violent towards Trump and his supporters.
What are we apologizing for?
So first off, I left the video up because if I take the video down, the video is just going to get reposted by a gazillion other people, and they're most likely going to get some of the ad revenue out of that.
Okay, I gotta call you out here. He says here that I only left the video up because the video's just gonna keep getting reposted, is basically what he's saying. And they're most likely gonna get some of the ad revenue out of that.
I'd rather people go to my page to see the video to hate on me than someone else's page. It's one, a good business decision.
Does anybody else have a problem with the fact that he said it was a good business decision for him to keep a proven fake, racially motivated, racially charged, hateful video up? That was a good business decision. What planet are we on where that is a good business decision?
And 2, taking it down off my page would literally do absolutely nothing.
Nothing? And by nothing, I mean, I guess that means that pretending you're a good human being doesn't count as anything? I don't know. Okay. But I mean, clearly it's obvious that you were concerned about views and about ad revenue, because otherwise, I mean, you said it yourself, it's a good business decision for you to keep something like that up. That way you can get all of the clicks that you need to get that money. When they put in Joey Salads, they're going to see your main channel with all of this crap on it. They're not going to see any of your retractions or your apology videos, if you can call them that. And I say apology videos because even in his apologies, they're clearly not apologies. I always tell my kids, hey, you know, like if you're going to apologize, you can't say, I'm sorry if you felt offended, because that's basically saying, well, it's not my fault, it's your fault. All the hate that came your way was because you left it up. So he starts complaining because he says,
Next up, the hate on me is justified to a limit.
he's getting crap from everybody, and I guess the money wasn't good enough to cover all of the hate that he was getting. He and his dad have been getting harassment and threats against his life.
Saying you want to kill me, saying you want to fade me on sight, that you want to stab me.
He was trying to say that it's okay to hate me, but threatening my life is not an okay idea.
You want to kick me with your Tims, run on me with your Tims. Yeah, those things.
He keeps saying these racial things that just, you gotta stop talking. I almost wished I had a buzzer or something to get you just to stop, you know, like on that game, I forgot the name of the game, but anytime you say like a word you're not supposed to on the list, like somebody goes and like you're like, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to say that. He's saying you can't justify, you're making yourself look hypocritical.
It's just being hypocritical.
What exactly are they being hypocritical about by saying that they are upset with you and they want to meet you face to face?
There can't be one black person that's commenting to me saying, hey man, your video is fake, but underneath it there can't be a comment saying, you hate black people, I'm going to stab you and kill you when I see you, come to my hood or I'm going to find you. You can't justify, like, you're making yourself look hypocritical. You're making the group look hypocritical.
When you put up stuff like that, you open yourself up to whatever comes your way. I'm not condoning violence or anything like that, but you can't go in the comment section of YouTube and get upset when you see all of this hate. Guess what? That's a part of YouTube. I'm like a little itty bitty YouTuber and I've gotten hateful stuff. You get over it. Or you don't make videos.
Yeah, just don't be hypocritical from the video.
He says, don't be hypocritical, like multiple times. Like, I don't understand what in his mind constituted these people being hypocritical. Like, I still don't get it. But my favorite part of the second response to hate video was when he tried to say this. I can't, no, I'm not even going to try and say it. I gotta play it for you. Hang on.
Don't perpetuate your stereotype by wanting to kill me for perpetuating, I don't know the word, the stereotype.
I'm sorry, but if you can't say the word correctly and you're gonna like use it like more than once in your video, I mean, There's a whole big interwebs out there. Go figure out how to pronounce the word before you start using it. Okay? So, like, if you can't say perpetuate, don't try to say it, because then otherwise you end up looking like this.
You know, you're perpetuating a stereotype. You know, don't perpetuate your stereotype. Perpetuating, I don't know the word.
In the latest version of his apology, which he actually posted to his main channel, he took the video down, apparently, I don't know, and then he put this video up. And he said that he normally doesn't put these types of videos up on his page.
I've never posted videos like this on my main channel. I usually keep everything nice and organized and clean, make it look, you know, legit, you know. So this is very different to see this posted on the main channel. So this is how you know it's serious.
So we know that this is serious, as if we somehow didn't think it was already. This is now serious, okay? And what I'm confused by is the fact that he says that his original plan was supposedly to go back into these communities.
What I'm going to start doing is, like, this is what my original plan was. Initially was I was planning on giving back to the community,
bringing food and gifts to these people. These people. These people. Really? These people. It's like the African Americans. I have a problem with that because, like I said, in your first video, and this again is exposed Trump car video, is what the name of the video was. And it said, again, quoting here, basically, this was the main intention of the video originally.
Basically, this was the main intention of the video originally. This is the original video I set out to do. I set it out to film this scene purposely. I wanted to set this scene up, and the purpose of the original video was to get people's reactions to that scene. Will they join in? Will they call the cops? Will they try to stop them? And that video actually turned out to be a success.
In your video here, this one, you say your original plan was to bring food and gifts to orphanages and whatever else you think are in these communities or something.
My original plan was to go to these black communities, homeless shelters, orphanages, and literally donate thousands of dollars in food and gifts to these people.
Again, back here on your first apology video, or not, it wasn't an apology video. That first one was not an apology. You just said that you were sorry that you re-edited it and you got caught.
And I definitely will never do something like that again. I thought I could have got away with it, but I didn't.
Because you said this original video set out to get people's reactions, to see if they would join in, if they would call the cops, or what was going to happen, is supposedly what you said. So in that video, Joey, were you telling the truth then too?
The video does have some truth to it.
Or were you telling the truth now?
Hey, I'm being open honest. I didn't have to make this video.
When you're telling us that your original plan was to go to orphanages and homeless shelters and bring them gifts.
I'm being open honest with you guys right now.
Please tell me, Joey, what exactly do you bring to an orphanage? Just wondering. I don't want to waste any more time. Let me know, what do you guys think? Which video do you believe? Do you think that he's legit in saying that his original intentions was to, like, see how people would react and use the money raised by that video to bring to orphanages and homeless shelters and things like that? Or do you think that he's just full of crap? I happen to lean with the latter, but I'd love to hear what you think. Let me know.
And I will be open and honest with you guys for now on, forever. And I definitely will never do something like that again. I thought I could have got away with it, but I didn't.